Welcome back. Hiya, it's Mr. Slán. I'm going to tell you chapter 2 of Return of the Fianna. So, I am Fintan, the remaining of the first people to land in Ireland. I arrived here with a beautiful woman, Kesara, along with 3 boats of women, whom I had to pleasure to populate the land. I'm more virile than Apollo. I'm more handsome than Colin Farrell. I've survived on this island for thousands of years as a shapeshifter. I could be a bull, I could be a fox, a bee, or even a caterpillar, and you'd still say, Jesus, that's a sexy wee beast if you saw me. But why was it my job to wake up the Fianna? Well, it all started with a chance encounter with a thing called the Morrigan. The Morrigan was one such creature that had been banished to Tirna. I say thing because she could shapeshift into one of 3 things at any given time. A beautiful, strong and superhuman woman called Macha, a crow, and a smelly old geriatric hag. I wished it was the beautiful Macha that had shown up to me, or I'd have at least accepted the crow, but no. That'd be too much to ask, wouldn't it? I was taking a retreat to nature to calm my mind and get away from it all. I was at Rossnella Beach in Donegal. I've enjoyed the sound of waves and crashing and seagulls squawking amidst the beautiful vista of a pinky sunset sky when I heard my name in a whisper. Fintan. The voice came from behind me, and the faint smell of piss made me not want to turn around. I smelled that smell before, and I didn't fancy opening my eyes to lay my eyes upon the creature that had come with it. Fintan, the whisper continued. What? For fuck's sake. I turned round to see an old lady with scraggy grey hair, smiling with one tooth on top and one on the bottom, both yellow and resembling fangs. Her skin was pale and wrinkled. Her clothes looked like rags that a mechanic cleaned his hands on. Fintan, she said again, louder this time. I said what? I snapped. And rightly so. I was trying to chill out. Her voice raised like a tidal wave, crashing all around me. A deep and raging roar. Don't get cheeky with me, Fintan, or I'll show you how your story ends. The Morrigan, the banshee you would see. The Morrigan was the banshee just before you would die. She met Cuchulainn on his way to his final battle. He saw her wife's blood off armour. He asked whose armour it was, and she told him it was his own. Such a fucking creep. I didn't care though. I felt a fire rise up inside of me. Who did she think she was? What do you want, you wee trump? Morrigan's eyes went black, and her mouth opened ever so slightly. Her voice swam around me in a whisper, circling me like a ghost. Cheeky bastard. Cheeky bastard. I covered my mouth and my nose. Jesus, is that your breath, or did the nurse not change her nappy? Silence, she screamed. Her bellow was scary. It was a horrible thing to hear. The hag locked eyes with me, and her babbling began. Fires from the sky, bodies twisted and mangled, blood-stained garments, bones crushed. Have you not taken your wee meds today, love? I asked, loudly and slowly. The Fianna Fintan, they must awaken, she told me. What, now? I asked, more out of disbelief. Now is the time Ireland needs him the most, Fintan, she said, her voice raspy and low, as if she was putting it on for cinematic effect. What are you telling me for? I fired back, her eyebrows furrowed, and she carried on with the same phantom-like tone. Because, dickhead, I saw it in a vision. Was she fucking serious? I've been trying to wake these ball bags up for centuries. It only seemed like a day and a half for the Fianna, because time moves differently in the other world. But even still, lazy bastards, every one of them. Have you ever tried waking up grown men and women? I'm sure it's nothing compared to trying to wake a child up for school. I'm sure many parents would say. Well, these fuckers had a hangover of all hangovers. Why is now more important than, I don't know, say the fucking famine? I raved at her. It just is stupid. Her whisper lingered in the ether around me. Taking the form of a wolf in the 8th century, I hurled in their ears. Eriseus a Gabri Lesko. It says, wake up, you lazy gobshites. But it was no good. The Vikings were free to pillage and plunder the land. In the 12th century, I took the form of a crawdad and sang in the ear of Finn McCool. I told him the English and the Christians were coming. Still, the lazy fucker slept on. In the 19th century, my piggy squeals bellowed around the entombed cave the Fianna slept in. The echoes would deafen a banshee, yet the Fianna held tight their slumber, and the forced starvation of the Irish people raged on. Millions fled the country, and over 1 million met their end in the genocide. In the earliest 20th century, as the War of Independence took shape, I crept among the sleeping former heroes in the form of a cat, and I screamed in the English language, "Get up, you bobheads! This could be your last chance!" Still, fuckers slept on. "You must find a young man in Belfast from the Holy Land," her deathly voice instructed. "I'm not going back, Love. I've had way too many STIs at student parties, so I have." Her black eyes locked onto mine again, and her lips were pursed before she responded in a high pitch. "He's from Palestine, you gobshite. He lives in Belfast." "Oh, haha. It shall be he, and a girl, Tierna O'Keefe." She tried to say a name, but her lack of teeth wouldn't let her. I knew what name she was trying to say, but I thought it'd be funnier just to wind her up. "O'Keefe? O'Keefe." She yelled. "Oh, Kira," I choked, straight face like. Her face scrunched up, and her eyes were almost crashing into each other as she gave it another go. "O'Keefe!" She accidentally whistled. "O'Keefe! Yes!" she screamed, whistling again. For fuck's sake, Morrigan. You know they have these things called dentures, don't you? "Find Karim Muhammad Khalil Abu Atai." She shouted. "Well, here, you said that, okay, didn't you?" "Find him and Tierna O'Keefe." Yeah, got it. "Now," she said in a low, haunting and husky voice. "Piss off." Her words lingered in the air like a whisper, as she spun around and shrunk into the crow. She could have just been the fucking crow in the first place. "Make sure you get a wish before bingo, love," I shouted at her before she flew away. Well, here, that could have been worse. I mean, she could have foretold about death. Yeah. End of chapter 2. Hope you had a wee giggle. Sorry about the language. Sorry about Fenton being an absolute ball bag. But credit to Candlelit Tales, because those guys taught me everything I need to know about Irish mythology. So check out Candlelit Tales, or you plug for them, on YouTube or wherever you want to find them. But they'll probably hate me if they ever see these fucking videos. Slán, have a good day.